double winning. Holy crikey, people. I'm out of shape. So I got my two passenger doors. I'm gonna have to see which one's better. This one has a little twang up there, which I think I can straighten out. But I think that this door is better all off in shape. This one's got a small little dent on the backside there, so we'll take a look in a minute. Holy crap. Anyway, I'll show you what I've been up to in the garage. Oh, too much snow. Okay, I'll show you what I've been up to. Nothing really exciting. So anyway, I pulled off the drums and everything. They're a 10-inch drum by 2 1/4, I think the shoes are. So I'm going to take a look tonight. I'm going to meet up with Derek and Chris, and yeah, we'll order up my wheel bearings, maybe drums if I can. Obviously wheel cylinders, shoes, and a hardware kit and hoses. So yeah, we'll do that for both sides, and then everything in the front will be new. Holy crikey. I did try to see what I had in stock for shocks, but I did have some of these old Lakewood drag shocks, but they're way too short for what I for this. So I'm going to figure that out shortly, but I do have an idea how I'm going to make those work, so I just got to measure something up for length. So anyway, I'm going to go catch my breath, probably grab a Coke, and I'll determine which door's better, which one we're going to go grind up right now, or clean up anyway. Like I said, I'm not sure what this video is all going to be about. It's probably going to be a combination of just everything, so we'll see. But I'm going to go take a break for a second, and we'll be back. Oh, I'm out of shape. Okay, guys, so looking at both doors, I went through this one. It looks good, but it's got a lot of dents everywhere and a little bit of rust underneath. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. This one by far is way better shape. The other one's got a little schwoobick in it. We'll show you. Like I said, both doors are equally good. That one's got its advantages and its disadvantages, but I'm thinking I'm going to use this guy. It does have a bit of a dent here. That's not a big deal. I can straighten that out because I can get to that pretty easy with a dolly and hammer. This is all really nice and solid metal. Underneath is all real solid. Like I said, the only disadvantage is it's got this little kink up here, but I'm pretty sure I can straighten this out, so that's not a big deal. So I'm thinking this is going to be the winner. So what I'm going to do is grab the grinder, got my couple wheels, and I'm going to start grinding all this stuff off. And then like with the other door, before I do it, I'll re-tap the thread so that way everything goes back together with ease. But yeah, this one is all complete with all the hardware and whatnot, so that's a bonus. Man, just wish this part was better. But yeah, this is all nice and solid. Like the other one broke right here at the weld or whatever, but oh well, not complaining for a $20 door. I'm a happy guy. Alrighty, so I guess I'm gonna go grab the grinder and we'll be back in a little bit. Blech. Free insulation. Okay, so about after an hour and a half or so of grinding, this is what I got. Still obviously got to work around the door handle. I'm going to take that off anyway because I'm going to get all the mechanism working anyway, but I'll wait till that's bolted on the car. A few small little dents and little imperfections, but we'll fix that. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, this is no big deal. I can dolly that out pretty fast, and that'll take a little bit of time, but not a big deal. Like I said, at least I got here glass for a template for new ones, and I'm gonna have to buy weather strip. I'm gonna have to start saving up. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this door. Not too bad. So yeah, a lot of grinding dust. I'd rather do it outside, take advantage of it while it's nice. But yeah, so I guess I'll probably put it in the garage, let it warm up for a while, wipe it off and whatnot, and then just shoot it in a sealer. And some may ask, hey, you got a snowblower. Why did you not snowblow? Well, the thing is, it works fine. But when you put it in the garage, it warms and thaws and whatnot, and it just leaves a big pool of water. And then that lasts for about a day or two. I don't feel like turning on the in-floor heating, so heat costs money. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in the garage, let it warm up, and then I gotta go work on Bug's 6-horse stationary engine in my garage. So yeah, pretty excited. Well, not really. It's just the door.
We're back here today working on Cory's door. You can see he's got it all, I'll say, scuffed down to bare metal with the exception of the door handle here. Fixing up the little dent at the front there. These came out of a bush literally...
next to a river.
Yeah, by the river there that always floods at a breezy point. So, yeah, we're just tapping the holes. Anyone cares to know it is just a 5/16 24 or 5/16 fine bolter. We'll just tap the, a little bit of PB blaster in there. Tap them out so it makes life easier when it goes back in. So it comes in nice. So he's happy with that, so we're not farting around. The doors are heavy, not that heavy, so.
No. Also, I've got this dent out pretty good right here. I dollied it out. It's not bad. I'll work on it a little bit. I've got this a lot straighter.
Yeah, that's looking better now.
But I've got it still a little whipped in here. I'll straighten out when it's on the car. But it's I put a straight edge on. It's got a little bit right there. But what I'm going to do is when I get it on the car, I'm just going to get a 2x4 and jack up on it and kind of massage it into place.
The story behind these doors, where the guy we got them from used to have a friend who had an auto body shop in Winnipeg, and whenever they had an older car, this car was probably ridden off in the 80s, I had to guess, and he would go either get the parts if the car was junk or that, you know, more unique stuff he kept, and had tons and tons of stuff. And the problem today, he has so much problem with thievery, he just wants to get rid of stuff, because literally every day I've been there, the guy's a very nice guy, people are stealing stuff every day there, and the irony, he's an ex-cop, which, whatever. But yeah, so it's kind of sad. So we were there when Cory, we knew he had Henry J stuff, so basically just gave it to us to get it out, so it doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Out of sight, out of mind type deal. But yeah, it's too bad. But Cory will make use of the doors, and car's gonna be nothing but trouble, people. Nothing but trouble.
But yeah, it turned out pretty good. Small little dent there I got to pull out. That's not a big deal. So yeah, I'll get Ryan to do this, and we'll put it on the car. That's the plan.
Okay, we got the door and we struggled with it. The problem is it has a little cheesy, maybe we should have shown, but a little cheesy bracket that actually bolts the sandwich the door in. And it has little clips that are kind of like hairspring clips, and they're bent over and they didn't do bugger all. So it's a little bit of a trick, which, anyways, we got it in. Took about 10 pounds of dirt and mud out of the door here. It has had some work before because a bunch of old Bondo we pulled out. So like I said, like Lord only knows, my guess is this thing was an axe in the 80s. We could probably find a little bit more history if we really wanted to.
No, I'm not too concerned.
That's exactly kind of me. But it actually, just for throwing the bolts in, no alignment, no nothing. It's not bad. He's got to just, you can see this comes down a bit. This is going to come up a bit as he knows. Just, everything's just rough in right now. It actually is not bad. Everything seems to actually, even the belt line lines up very close. So that is good. Mm-hmm. The hinges are in decent shape for original hinges. I don't even know if we're going to bother repinning them.
Nah, they're like when I lifted it.
Yeah, they're nice for a car from the 50s. They're in very nice shape.
And the other side's pretty good too. So
my guess is probably never driven much as a Henry J. So I think these things were sold through Sears, weren't they?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Or at least up in Canada, anyways. Yeah. So it's it should hopefully make the road here in the next 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years. I'm hoping to drive around the block in the summertime. Oh, that's pretty lawful. Oh, I just in whatever, eh? Okay, I got my trusty 2 right-hand men here, Kevin, Derek. We gotta walk that way about a half a mile. We'll go get my brake clip parts because they don't sell them on Rock Auto. So yeah, we're smart enough to bring boots. Kevin, not so much. Kev's just sitting there. All right, let's do this. It's gonna be painful. Oh, did you bring the keys? Yeah. It's going to be painful. Okay guys, so we're at the parts vehicle. I'm not gonna lie, my knees are frozen right now, can't feel them. And it's nice here, we got this custom toolbox right there, so that's holding all my parts. You know, the moss is keeping the stuff from falling off. A lot of rust. Oh, that's a new drum. Is it? Yeah. Might not keep it then. Okay, yeah. So what I need here, boys and girls, you know what? This doesn't have a spreader. Oh. It doesn't have a spreader. I guess this is, huh. Ooh.
Oh, you just by the adjuster?
I guess just by the adjuster. Me and Chris assumed that it needed an adjuster. Well, I do need that little guy right there anyway.
You getting a new adjuster?
Yeah, I bought new adjusters.
Okay.
Yeah, bought all that stuff.
And how many of those little guys you need?
I need 2 of them.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, the other side's pretty impossible to get at. So, I don't know. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna see how close I can get one. Maybe I just might make one.
I was gonna say, just make one.
Thanks, Jeff. I assumed there would have been an adjuster on these things. Not left of this pad, that's for sure. Alrighty.
All right, go back to work.
And I'll go back to work. But we're gonna be out of here sooner than we thought. Poing. Yeah, because we're under the impression that, you know, it needed one.
You take a picture, Brandon, or?
No. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take a picture of all this. That way.
That might help.
Oh, my knees are frozen.
Yeah, the picture's done.
Well, I'll just have one on my phone just in case.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm back from grabbing those brake parts. It's the next day anyway. I'm starting to get a cold. Not feeling the greatest, but I figure, well, I'm going to monkey around with this for a bit tonight. All my door mechanisms seem to be locked. So everything seems to be, this will move a little bit, so that's a bonus, but I'm going to start spraying everything. What I'm going to first do here, I've grabbed every type of lubricant that we have here. Both blasters. So I'm going to spray everything, and then I'll show you a little trick that I learned from some of the old people from back in the day. And well, it might not even be a trick, but it's going to take probably a few attempts to do everything. You just want to soak the... Like I said, if this stuff doesn't want to come apart, I do have other pieces already. I just want to soak everything and let it sit for a while. You can spray all down in there. At least the glass is pretty decent for a template. But yeah, I'd like to get into there where everything kind of pivots. Because I think that's where everything seems to be stuck in this area. So, what we're going to try... I still got quite a bit of mud in this corner I gotta pull out. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this stuff up, but we'll try. Alright. I'm going to try to heat up the lithium grease there that I just applied. What you want to try to do, obviously watch out for fire, but just let the grease heat up and kind of soak in into all the little crevices. As you can see, it's melting. Oh yeah, doing what it's supposed to do. And I do have a bottle of water here. this is probably going to take 3 or 4 attempts, if not more, but we'll try. But like I said, I think a lot of the problem is in here it's rusted solid, so I'm going to monkey around with this later on when I start feeling a little bit better. But like I said, this does move, the glass does move. I just don't want to strip anything yet. So it is moving, but I just, like I said, we'll take a few attempts at this. Let this stuff soak overnight. So anyway, I won't bother you with this stuff, but I'm just going to spray a bunch of the other spots and we'll let it sit. And then I think what we're going to try to do is we'll take this dent out. I think that'll be my goal. So I'll let that sit for a minute, then I'll get things set up here, and then we're going to try to take this small little dent out. I did put a straight edge on it. Oh, this isn't the straight edge I was using, but it's right here. And it's out still roughly about a quarter, about 1/8 of an inch. So we're going to use a jack, some old school technique to jack. We're going to put this in here and we're going to try to jack it up. So yeah. Like I said, I'm starting to feel sick here, so we'll work for a couple more hours tonight, but at least the stuff will sit in here. It did melt, and it's, well, you can see on the ground there's some of the white lithium grease. But yeah, it'd be nice if this guy moved. That's for the locking, to unlock it. But oh well, we'll take that off. Swing. There you go. Okay, I guess I'll set this up and see if we can get this guy out, because you can see, like, I want my pretty decent gap like the way it is here, and I still got to adjust it, but you can see I'm high here. Like, I'm not going to get this door sitting perfectly right now, because like I said, we just bolted it on, but I'm going to try and get that little schnoopik out. If worse comes to worse, if I can't, I can always just break the weld here and then possibly either break it here, and I've got a good one out for that door. If not, I got another one, but it'd just be nice if I can just straighten this out. So anyway, I'll be back. We're going to set the camera up and I'll see about jacking this guy up. Okay, so what I've been monkeying around with for the past hour or so, I was using a lot of brute force here. So, you know, probably the way they did it back in the day. I just put some 2x4s or whatever, and I was jacking up onto here and trying to straighten it out. I got it straight, but after looking at this door, it still has part of a curve to it. It's not exactly flat. This is a high spot. When I do use my good piece of pine here, it rocks. So this is not exactly flat. Pardon me. But I did get it a little closer, but like I said, there we go. I still have that little bit of a gap right there. And I tried and I tried and I tried. And heck, we'll even try it again. I just couldn't get it. It would get close, but then as soon as I let down, the pressure of the car would just spring back in. And this part's all just... And also too, when I do get new, all the seals and all that stuff, it's probably not going to fit in there very well. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do it to this door, because this that's still all together. The other one, I know, I've got it, it broke here at the weld, so, and it's in good shape. So what I'm going to do is I'll just slice it probably somewhere around in here, and then I'll just do the same thing and then just weld it in. I think that's going to be the best way to go. Like I said, this has all got a good wang right in here, and this door is good. Like I said, I got this dent out. I'm really happy with. I'll hammer and dolly it a little bit better, but other than that, I'm happy. Just sucks about here though. Like, I know there's a gap. Like, I looked at the other side, but it's just here. That's no good. And my cold is not getting any better. So anyway, I think I'm gonna call this a video. Like I said, I don't feel like going out in the snow right now to go bring that other door or just go zip that off. But maybe I'll do it in the next day or two, and then shoot this in a sealer. I gotta take this off, the handle off. But before I call it quits for the night, I'm gonna soak this stuff again and let it do its thing. Sorry guys, it wasn't a very exciting video, but you know, it's all part of it. So it is getting there, so all takes time. after a few more of these boring videos of this, then things should start getting a little better. But I just want to, I'll get that door sorted out, finish sanding all the door jambs. Then I'm going to tackle the rear quarters. All I got to do is basically finish welding it and then grind it and bond it up. So that actually won't be a bad deal, but probably won't film much of that. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it a video, call it an evening, go pop a bunch of pills and call it a night. Go watch some, I can't remember what it's called, The Karate Kid. Kevin knows what it is. We were talking about it. But go watch that. Cobra Kai, that's what it is. He's got me hooked on that now, so I think I'm going to go do that for the rest of the night. So anyway, guys, as always, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, good or bad, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.